Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Take Our Word. As you can see, we're now on vidcast format, and our episode is going to be talking about food. As we're all being quarantined, I'm sure everybody has tried new recipes and has just tried new skills in making food. So I'll hand it over to our host and co-host, Ricardo.
Hello, good evening, guys. What do you think about food?
Love it.
Wait, guys, how often do you guys cook? Do you cook every meal of the day, or you wait it out until the night?
I
No,
cook
I
twice a
mean-
day usually.
I live with my family, so I cook whenever my mom's not cooking, pretty much. Sometimes I cook for the whole family.
I feel like now we also wake up so late in the day. We don't cook 3 times a day. Like, we don't eat 3 meals, or at least I don't. I just eat like a really big dinner.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I eat
Yeah,
a lot.
sometimes I skip breakfast too.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, do any of you guys eat breakfast consistently? Because I never do.
I eat
Never.
breakfast every day. I have to, or I'll be like sick. I don't even know. I'm so used to it that I just can't not eat breakfast. No matter what time of the day. Like if I wake up at 12, I'm still eating like breakfast food. It just feels weird not to have breakfast food as the first.
What about 5 p.m. though?
5
Do you
p.m.
wake up at 5?
I mean, if I don't really normally wake up at 5, but if I did wake up at 5, I'd probably still be having like eggs, bacon.
Oh.
You can have eggs really anytime.
Yeah.
It's like when you wake up food.
Yeah, I usually have pancakes like most days of the day.
You know, yesterday I tried to do something different with the stuff with the eggs. I've tried to make a hole in the toast and put the egg inside of it and then flip it. I was scared that the egg is gonna break, but everything went fine. And I guess quarantine is teaching me like how to do eggs in a different way. I always do it scrambled because it's so easy. But yeah, another way of doing toasts.
There's a lot of ways. I saw a video the other day that was like 100 ways to make eggs. So you could just, every day of quarantine, try something different.
Is
Never
it
get
like
bored.
a Bon Appetit video?
Yeah,
like
I think that's what
30 ways to make a steak or something. There's a really weird way to make an egg where you just like, you get the white, you beat it. And so when you cook it, it becomes really fluffy and really like huge. And
There you
it
go.
doesn't even taste good. It's just like aesthetic purposes. It just like, it comes out really fluffy. It's like this big.
Are you sure it's not a chicken that comes out of the egg that's fluffy and big?
Have you ever eaten it? How did you know?
I'm not sure. Because I've always eaten blindfolded, man. So I never know.
You guys watch any cooking shows?
On YouTube?
Watch these shows.
Oh yeah, definitely. My house is all my mom, the sister. She's a professor, so usually what she does, she comes home, she sits down, has a big pile of papers, and it just turns on nothing but cooking shows.
Which shows?
So the Netherlands there's the Dutch version of all the U.S. cooking shows of Chopped and MasterChef so she always loves watching those things over and over. She doesn't like Hell's Kitchen for some reason, but I tell her it's also about cooking. But that's my favorite cooking show.
I noticed a show on Netflix. I didn't get to watch it yet called Cooking with Cannabis. And I thought that was really interesting.
Oh yeah.
Did you guys watch it?
No, but I think there are
No.
2 shows that are based around that same premise now on Netflix. Cooking with
I
weed.
mean, I assume it's pretty easy because all you have to do is make can of butter and then you can put that on anywhere you would put butter on. So
Yeah, you can also make like
Like-
oils and other infusions, I think. I think you just need a lot of pot, probably.
yeah.
Not really. Actually, you don't need that much pot. My friend makes I don't know what to call it. He likes to make rice, but then he just sautés weed in a pan with oil, and then he cooks it with his rice. He gets high off of it. So
I'm sorry, I never heard that phrase before. Sauteing weed.
I know what I'm.
Well, it's true. You can like really easily like decarboxylate the actual flour. Like that's what all the vaporizers do. So if you don't burn it
Yeah.
after you use it, you can eat it. You just put it on top of things. So you're right, Bernard. Thanks for the
From what I
Amsterdam
understand,
insight.
it's all about like heating the weed up, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
you want to get it hot first.
That.
Because I remember one of my friends, he did a really simple edible. He just got like one of those, like not crackers, but just like one of those very basic biscuits. He just put like, I don't know, some kind of jam on it, and then you put weed on top of it, and then you just put it in the oven for a bit, and it worked.
Called firecracker. It's pretty good.
Yeah, firecracker.
Or the weed cast now, I guess.
Yeah.
Surprise.
Are you guys subscribed to any cooking channels on YouTube?
I do watch this guy, Australian guy. He's called Greg. Greg's Kitchen. He's super Australian, like very stereotypical.
I think I've heard of him.
You've heard of him?
Yeah, I've heard that name.
Yeah, he's
Do
he
you,
just.
do you
speaks
know
very-
Binging with Babish, for example?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
No.
makes like
Classic.
he gets food from movies or cartoons and then he recreates them. It's pretty interesting.
You guys ever seen this? You guys ever seen the ones it's called like a mukbang or something like that, and it's like people literally just get the table full of food and it's like a whole
Oh
act,
yeah,
and they just
That's-
like ASMR. They're like just like the microphone is right up to their face and you can hear everything. People like
yeah.
watching.
I
that.
don't get it.
That
'cause-
disgusts me.
Yeah, exactly. Like I hate the sound of like somebody chewing loudly.
Yeah,
so why the hell would somebody sit
Yeah.
through like an hour of that? Like
Yeah. Well, people I guess think it's like satisfying, but I find like
how?
that's disgusting thing.
Yeah.
One of my friends was like, thought it was the greatest thing ever. And I just sat there like, dude, I'm like gagging. This is
Some of them are really weird. Like every now and then I just see memes from Instagram that are just like ripped from like mukbang fails. Like some of them is just like people eating like live squid. Like who the fuck just like tunes into that and he goes, ah yes, I can finally sleep. I'm at peace. Like who?
An acquired taste.
The thing is
Yeah.
that they get a lot of views too, which means there are more psychopaths in the world than we think.
true.
Hey, to each his own.
Yeah, there is a guy on
You're
YouTube.
into mukbangs?
What?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not. But I don't judge anybody for anything that they like to do, since I wouldn't want to be judged for what I like to do.
Oh, I think there was one on Twitter. Like I didn't see it fully. Like I just saw a man with chopsticks like reaching for live mice. I just tabbed out of the video. I was like, no, yeah, that's enough. That
Yeah, no, that's just,
yeah.
that's not, it's a different thing.
There's this there are these channels that I watch where they mix like cooking and comedy. There's this channel just to go on a different topic apart from eating live animals. There's this channel called You Suck at Cooking. Does anybody know that? Nobody?
Yeah.
I do.
I don't think so.
I think it has like 4 million subscribers by now. but it's the most absurd thing I've ever seen. He just like it's like the basic thing of it is like, okay, I'm cooking something, but it has nothing to do with cooking. Like he just goes off on tangents. He still makes the recipes, but he just goes off on tangent. Like this one time there was this series, like he was making an omelet and he started making like a crime series, like in stop motion with eggs. Like, I didn't know that a cooking channel could ever be like so creative, to be honest.
What about you, Andrew? Do you have something creative for us?
Yeah, so for today's game, we were going to play around with the Google Trends program and just kind of find out what people are searching for, since everyone's in quarantine and a bunch of people are cooking for themselves who probably aren't used to cooking. I imagine they're searching for some pretty stupid stuff. So I guess
How
you
to
guys could
boil
just,
water.
yeah, exactly. Or like, I was even thinking like how to put a pan fire out or something like that. So here, I'll share my screen with the Google Trends program, and you guys think of anything to plug in here. I guess we'll start with
use this
with. Oh, this is a pretty cool program, actually. I guess we'll start with Ricardo's How to Boil Water.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to compare that with? Like how to put a pan fire out or something like that?
You mean
Grease
something
fire.
that could have the same amount of searches, or?
Yeah, exactly.
How to
It's a
make
way of finding
toast.
out what people are searching for.
How to cook an egg?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
You guys all see that?
Oh,
that's disappointing.
Yeah.
So that's how many times it's been searched?
Yes.
Yep.
I'm
Oh,
not sure if
wow.
that's how many times it's been searched or if that's like per so many people or something. But yeah, that's within the last week or so. 62 people have Googled how to boil water.
I'm pretty sure it's.
Scroll down.
Oh yeah.
Vermont,
More
what's going on with
Vermont.
They don't know about fire yet.
How to boil water without a pot.
Hold it in
people
your
are trying
hands.
trying
You
to
just
do-
dip it on the fire and you just go, wait a second, what have I just done?
Put in
Here.
kitchen fire.
Yeah. Let's see how
I
many
reckon
people
that's
are. Oh, nothing.
low.
Okay.
Can I microwave butter?
How to use a microwave.
Oh.
Oh.
A few people are looking for it.
Which
Wait,
is
can you
weird
search-
because
can you
a
search
microwave is more
what to do in
complicated than this.
quarantine?
Wait, sorry, say that again?
Search what to do in quarantine. I want to see how many people search that.
Okay.
Probably only a handful.
Obviously, the statistics before are kind of obsolete, no? Since we
Yeah.
weren't in quarantine before.
Yeah, look at that.
Look at that
Oh my
spike.
Jesus.
Mid-March.
What states are looking at it the most? What to do?
Let's see.
South
There are
Dakota.
a few of these.
Nebraska.
Nebraska, yeah.
Wow, there was a
Nebraska, Delaware, all the states that.
They don't have anything to do.
Yeah. What about, here's a trendy one. Did Carol Baskin kill her husband?
Oh.
Oh.
More than quarantine.
Yep, more than quarantine. What about you know how I'm sure you guys saw the press conference where President Trump suggested of like
Injecting.
consuming
Bleach.
cleaning products or
But yeah,
disinfectants or
like
something
Lysol.
like
It's
that.
like, why can't we make
Yeah.
an inject that like from Lysol or something to?
Mm-hmm.
Andrew, after
I
that,
thought it was like chloroquine.
I'm researching the Carol Baskin thing because I want to see if Florida's there.
I don't think Florida has been in any of them yet.
I don't think Florida has the internet yet, so they've been looking for it a little bit.
Okay, I have an idea. Compare. I think these results could be the same. How to dice an onion and Florida Man. Just nothing else. Just Florida Man.
Okay. Get rid of some of these. Oh, more people are searching for Florida Man than how to dice an onion. What happened on January 12th? A whole bunch of people were searching for Florida Man.
I have no idea.
Anyway, does anybody else have anything food related we could punch in here?
I think the how to boil water was my only question I needed an answer for, so I'm good now. Thanks for the game.
How to make cereal and milk.
Speaking of food, I have a fun did you know fact, and I saw this on I think either YouTube or TikTok or something. But apparently you can't crack an egg in your palm. It's impossible. And I researched it, and they say that if you hold an egg in your hand and squeeze it, okay, I have an egg. Hold on. You have an egg, and you put it in your palm like this. I'm so scared to do this. I don't want to get it all over me. But if
I
you put
think it's gonna break.
like that it won't break, because that's like you're squeezing like the strongest parts of the egg. So I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna risk my life for everyone.
Put it on the camera so we can see.
Yeah. So I
Do it close to a bin so you don't get egg on the floor.
For your computer.
It's easy.
The floor is lava, the floor is egg.
It's easy to clean up in my room. It's fine because it's like flooring. But okay. So apparently if you squeeze it, oh my god, wait, it's really not working.
Wait, what?
I'm squeezing, I'm not strong at all, but I don't know if you could see that I'm like really squeezing hard and it's not cracking. So I guess it's true.
Like bite through it.
I did not know that.
Or I'll try the other hand. I'm a righty,
I've
so
seen
I
a
don't know.
trend that you're supposed to put the egg also like here and then squeeze, and it's not supposed to break. But I don't know. I don't know if I would try it. I've seen it on TikTok.
Let me see. Wait, I'll see how to do it like in your arm. Yeah, it says it is impossible to crack an egg in an upright position, but possible, although hard, to crack an egg on its side. So I guess if I like put it like that in my arm, I'm gonna see like that I don't have muscles. Okay. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I like don't want to do it. Okay, wait.
I mean, it doesn't look like it's
It's not
breaking.
working.
Even if it
I want it
slips
to
out.
break so badly.
Yeah, everyone's waiting for it to break.
Right? Now I'm like more.
This is,
We'll get 1 million views if it breaks.
yeah,
Just
this
break
is
Yeah, I
grade A
know.
content.
I feel like if you do it like to the side, then it's easier to crack. But I think they mean like the top and bottom is like the hardest part. So when you put that in your arm, it's impossible. Yeah, I'm doing it so hard. I'm gonna pull something. But yes, I guess it's true. That's a fun fact. You're welcome for that.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's great.
Like, good to know. In like 20 years of my life, I've never known that. Now I'm gonna try it. We make a mess. Sorry, Will.
As we saw, many people are struggling with boiling water. So I think people would appreciate this ad made by Grayson for his cooking class.
It's really bad. What the actual
Thank you, Grayson, for this ad. It was really
And that was
incredible.
great.
Yeah,
I know,
thank you guys.
I know we talked down on mukbangs, but that eating that pasta sounded very satisfying to me.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
it was super delicious. I mean, sometimes I get really lazy and I don't want to cook, and it takes forever to like for my water to heat up and boil. So like, why not? I mean, live like on your side once in a while, you know. But yeah,
Open an
no,
ASMR
I'm not.
channel.
Say again?
Open an ASMR channel, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. But I'm not a good cook at all, so I relate very heavily to this ad because for all the cooks, like the non-cooks out there, we all like struggle together, and we just have to get creative in the ways whether we like make food for ourselves. So, you know. But yeah, no, it was like really fun to make. It took a while to make, obviously, with the editing and stuff, and recording it. I broke so many eggs, and my roommates were really were really mad at me because there were like eggshells all over my sink. But other than that, it was fun, and I'm glad you guys like it. So yeah, that's it.
I made that ad because I do not know how to cook, so that would be great.
Yeah, definitely.
And speaking about eggs, I actually prepared a tutorial for you guys for breakfast to make some Turkish dish with a substitute for the Turkish part. But as part of our food episode, I figured I could make something a little bit international and also something easy to make. So hope you guys enjoy it.
Hi everyone, it's me. As part of our show today, I'm going to be showing you how to make a Turkish breakfast inspired by my friend and former roommate Naz and her lovely mom, who used to make a version of this for us when she came to visit. So let's see what we need.
Sen yoktun ki bu kara günlerde başkası vardı gönlünde gerçekleri gördüm yeter.
And these are replacing the key ingredient, which is Turkish sausage, also known as sucuk, which is really irreplaceable, but we're going to work with it today. Once you have everything cut up, let's move this to the pan and leave the onions for later.
Acımadan geçer yıllar zamanla yalnızlık başlar yola çıkar pişmanlıklar sevgini de.
But once you've got a good color on your hot dogs, it's time to put the eggs in.
Yarınlarım var gidiyorum ben sen hoşça kal bilme yaşarım ben böyle
So you can flip your eggs if you want to. I prefer just to steam the top. And when your pan looks like this, you are just about done. The best part about this is that you don't even have to take it out of the pan. You can just take your bread and scoop up a piece. And you can have it with cheese, coffee, juice, whatever you want.
Bugüne kadar yaz sonra ne yaparım senden sonra acımadan geçer yıllar.
Alright, so that was my Turkish-American crossover breakfast recipe. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you try it, definitely let me know. And stay tuned for what we have in store for lunch. Bye.
Thank you, Ricky.
Thank you. I'm definitely gonna try to make that. It seems pretty
Wow,
easy.
that looks really good.
Yeah, it looks really tasty.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys.
thought about it. It looks delicious.
I never ate out of the pan like that.
That's what I was gonna say. That's my favorite part, and I learned that from some friends that I have from like Arab countries, that you only use the 2 fingers and your thumb, and it's like rude to let your other fingers touch, but you can use these, and you usually use bread to kind of like scoop things up. I did it once in front of my Egyptian bosses, and they really thought I was pretty cool. So if you ever run into a situation like this, just use the 3 fingers.
Yeah, and it's a recipe that seems like anyone can do it. The ingredients are simple.
The cool thing is that you can do it out of the pan. So, you know.
Exactly. One
Yeah.
pan, nothing else.
Exactly.
I think I might need Grayson's cooking class first before I try that.
Yeah. You think it is a good idea?
You guys make? What other things do you guys make in quarantine? Are there any other things you've tried to make even?
I've been making I've just been experimenting basic sandwiches and stuff, but like just had to order a freaking panini press since I got back from Rome, and that's like basically all I ate while I was there. So now I got a panini press on the way, so I can experiment with a bunch of different sandwiches. That's about it.
What about like quarantine drinks?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We had like a taco night, so we like made margaritas with mojitos, but it wasn't anything like creative or new or anything like that. But last night I also made slutty brownies. I don't know if anyone knows what that is, but
What is that?
basically it's like chocolate chip cookies, Oreos in the middle, then brownies on top. It's like all 3 combined. And I don't know why I thought I was going to mess it up because I've never made them myself. And it seems so easy, and I actually did it, so they were really good.
There you go.
Rich.
There's an idea.
Has anyone tried to make sushi?
What?
Has anyone tried to make sushi?
No, but
That's next level.
I tried to make teriyaki noodles, and they came out pretty well. So.
Sushi is pretty easy if you have all the right materials. Like you need the bamboo mat, and then that's pretty much it. The right kind of rice. I wouldn't use fish.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't use like fish from the supermarket and just not cook it. I don't feel like that's advisable.
Well, I think that's what the wasabi is for, because it disinfects the raw fish, because they die because of the capsaicin, all the.
Really?
I think so, because like it's spicy because it's like inflammatory, so theoretically it should kill germs. Or maybe I'm just bullshitting.
But no one take our word for this. We do not want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
What have you guys been doing since we established that we don't really eat breakfast? What have you guys been doing for lunch? Like, what's your go-to recipe?
In my apartment, we've tried to do some Italian stuff. We did a seafood pasta. We did carbonara. We did supplì actually, and we tried to make pizza too. But I guess like because we made supplís and because we recorded ourselves making supplís, Will and I guess we'll show the little cooking video that we made for it. If you guys want to learn how to make supplís, you might learn this way. So.
Hell yeah.
Up and down on it. 'Cause all the poverty, heartbreaks, and heartaches, up and down and on its 'Cause all the poverty, heartbreaks, and heartaches, up and down and on its 'Cause all the poverty, heartbreaks, and heartaches, up and down and on its You know, nothing in the world makes me sadder than to see a lonely person. You know, nothing in the world makes me sadder than to see a lonely person. Envious frown, that's still a lot of love. Up and down and on its Envious frown, that's still a lot of love. Up and down and on its Envious frown, that's still a lot of love. Up and down and on its When you're blue, you got nothing to do. When you're blue, you got nothing to do. When you're blue, you got nothing to do. When you're blue, you got round, that's still a lot of love. Up and down and on its I like the party life. I like the party life. I like the party life. Share your loving wherever you please. Loving free as a please. Share your loving wherever you please. Loving free as a please. Share your loving wherever you please. Loving free as a please. Share your loving wherever you please. Loving free as a please. Get it to the top of the night. Get it to the top of the night. Get it to the top of the night. Party life. Oh, I like the party life.
Right. Waiting while the food's getting ready.
I like the party life. I like the living love, free as a breeze, loving your love with loving please, living love, free as a breeze, loving your love with loving please, living love, free as a breeze, loving your love with loving please, living love, free as a breeze, loving your love with
Social distancing.
Nice job, guys.
It's actually one of I'm actually gonna try that out because like that's one of the things that I miss most about being drunk because you can't get that here. So like I'm gonna try to make it myself.
It's not that hard. I think it's like laborious. Like it's not hard to do. It takes time. But I think it was definitely worth it. Like we ended up having it was 16 in total.
Did they turn out good?
Yeah, I think we got like the first 4 weren't as great, but then it kind of like they got increasingly better the more we did them.
It's the part when you're trying to make the mozzarella go in the center and you're trying to get the rice around the mozzarella. It's sometimes the rice is not cold enough, so it's really because you have to do it straight after you take it out of the pot. So sometimes the rice is too hot and it doesn't stay. Like so, the mozzarella it's hard to get it inside. But other than that, it's pretty easy to make. It's just a little hard. It's just a little annoying. But yeah.
What's great with recipes like that is that like time is the one thing we have now. So it allows you to do something and like put your mind on one thing and enjoy it in the end. So
I've been messing around trying to make like French onion soup or anything, like just caramelizing onions, but still not right there. It just like takes 45 minutes of just constant focus, and then I don't look at it for a second, and then the whole thing's ruined. Slowly experimenting with that, but I don't know if I even like French onion soup that much, so I'm not really making it that much more. I just like the idea of caramelizing onions.
So Francesca, what do you have for your top 5?
Okay, so for my top 5, I prepared a video in which I talk about 5 of the weirdest things that my dad has ever eaten since he travels so much and he's been in so many different countries. So I just wanted to show you some pictures of weird things that he has eaten.
Hi everyone, my name is Francesca and today I'm going to be talking about 5 of the weirdest things to eat around the world. I actually asked my dad since he's traveled all around the world in so many different countries and he's definitely tried some very weird things. So number 1, I have this picture of my dad who's just about to eat a guinea pig. This was when he was in Peru. He said that it actually tasted very nice, just like porchetta, so like normal pig. At picture number 2, I have this picture of scorpions that he took at a market in China. He said that they taste like French fries. At picture number 3, my dad said that in that picture he actually tried snake meat. He said that it was very nice and it kind of tasted like chicken. That was when he was in Vietnam. Picture number 4. In this picture we have these bowls that are filled with fresh blood from duck and smashed bones. He said that he actually did not have the courage to try it. This was when he was in Vietnam. Picture number 5. My dad, in this picture there is my dad who has tried the sweet fruits from Zimbabwe, Africa. He said that they were very tasty and they tasted like dried plums. And now here I will show you a few extra pictures of things that my dad has tried, such as the seasoned pork legs. Then we have this picture of frogs. He's tried frog legs in Vietnam. And then we have this cute, weird looking ice cream from China. And last but not least, we have this picture of larvae in Vietnam. My dad said that he didn't have the courage to try those, but I thought it was very interesting to show you guys, just to show you some of the things that other countries eat that we think are weird, but they think it's normal. So I hope you enjoyed this section. Bye.
Okay, cool.
Wow.
Oh, did he tell you that snake tastes like chicken? What do you think?
Actually, I think, he did say that the snake tasted like chicken. And he also said that the scorpions tasted like French fries. I still wouldn't try it, so I don't care if it tasted like French fries.
You hear that like a lot of things taste like chicken. Like I've had frog and that sort of tasted like chicken. Like it's like the same kind of white meat except a little darker. But I think it must be like an amphibian reptile thing that also is similar. Because chickens and reptiles are not so different, right? Aren't they? Don't they have the same ancestors?
Especially in the
something like that.
They share similarities in their structure. They resembles like dinosaurs in the egg. Chicken.
Yeah.
They have the same kind of structure that dinosaurs had.
All I know is that
dinosaurs taste like chicken.
Probably.
Maybe it's a big
yes.
deal.
I mean, I've seen survival shows and everything tastes like chicken, so honestly, sky's the limit on like.
Yeah, but that was great, Francesca, and I would never think that people eat like guinea pig. Like what?
I know. I actually remember one time I asked my dad.
Aren't they like?
So
aren't they
I was
this
very
tiny?
Traumatized by the fact that he ate one.
Your dad?
What?
Your dad? You're saying about your dad?
Yeah, I was saying that like I asked my dad once. I wanted a guinea pig as a pet. So when my dad actually told me that he ate one, I was a little traumatized by that. I don't know. I never saw him as food, I guess.
Yeah.
But
yeah, one day he just disappears out of nowhere. Hey, where's my guinea pig? Yeah, thank you, Francesca. And Nick, what do you have for the news section today?
Well, I've got some worldwide news kind of to go over and some things that I just found randomly that happened in Ohio in the States. So yeah, we can take a look at that. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nicholas Stallings, and today I'm going to be bringing you your news. And just to start off, we're going to cover some topics ranging from quarantine activities and what you can do to keep yourself occupied during this quarantine and during this kind of lockdown state. And also, we're going to talk about an Ohio steer chase, which led police on an hour-long chase after a steer in the state of Ohio and ended positively for everyone. Also, we're going to be covering what is going on with Mr. Kim Jong-un. Is he dead? Is he brain dead? Did he vanish off the face of the earth? Honestly, no one knows. I don't know. But I'm pretty intrigued to find out what is going on with Mr. Kim Jong-un. I think that's probably the hottest news there is, which we'll save till the end. So to start off, some quarantine activities that you can be doing with your family is to start your side hustle potentially. Whether it's investing in your dreams or building your business on the side, everyone wants to be successful and own a business. So now's the time. There's nothing else to do. Start your side hustle. You're at home. You have time to think, plan out ideas, etc. And there's no real better time to start another opportunity, a safety net, or just to pursue your dreams in your business that you may want to start. Another idea I saw was starting a blog, although everyone is pretty much doing the same exact thing during this quarantine, which is binge watching Netflix, taking lots of naps, and most people probably are not working on their summer bodies. However, a lot of gym rats I've seen have been improvising and finding new ways to work out, whether it be with water jugs, cinder blocks, all sorts of retention bands around your house. That is one thing to take into account, is to improvise at your own risk. I've seen a lot of injuries happen with the retention bands that people are doing to try to work out at home, and people are dropping weights on their face or cinder blocks on their face, and your face is, you only get one face. One other activity I saw on the quarantine activity list would be to cut or dye your hair. Now, in theory, you would think because you are in this quarantine and you're staying home and you're not really seeing people, now's the prime time to see what you would look like with a new haircut, or maybe even a new hair color if that's you. But personally, I cut my own hair during quarantine, and it wasn't the best idea. I've been getting shit from my family and friends pretty much every time I see them. The steer chase in Ohio. Well, the steer led police through an hour-long chase all through the streets of Ohio and eventually was cornered behind a Walmart where it could be safely contained and returned to its rightful owner. So things are looking good. Honestly, you would probably think that this type of news would be coming from, Florida, where all the world's weirdest news comes from for some reason. Honestly, the question we need to be asking ourselves right now is Florida even real?
Mr. Kim Jong-un supposedly had a recent heart surgery where he has not been seen since this surgery. Now, reports came in and did say that the surgery was botched, quote unquote, and that Mr. Kim Jong-un was in a sort of brain dead state where he is incapacitated and has not been seen at any of his meetings and has missed multiple meetings. Now, he is said to possess a train which has been spotted through satellite imaging at his compound, so this may be where he is residing at the moment, maybe recovering from his surgery. However, the entire regime of North Korea is in complete and total distress at the moment, considering there's no official leader that is said to take over should Kim Jong-un pass away. I would hope that some sort of good may come if Mr. Kim Jong-un does kick the bucket. Hopefully some good will come to the people of North Korea. However, most of the leaders there are corrupted and evil, and that is not what we're about here in the best country on earth, the United States of America. That is your news for today, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to seeing you next time, and be sure to tune in to episode 8 of Take Our Word.
That was an incredible new section. Honestly, I love the jacket. I love the suit. Where'd you get it?
I got it at I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Spencer's, but God, it's got everything.
I would never expect you to get that from Spencer's.
Do what?
I would never expect you to say that's where you got it from. I don't know why.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, that's where I got it. I mean, I don't know how you describe Spencer's or like what kind of store it is, but
it's got everything. You've got comic stuff. You have like gag gifts. You have adult section, adult toy section.
Yeah.
Oh wow, interesting.
Anything. When you're a kid, you're not allowed to go in there as when you're little, but you want to go anyway.
Was there a door behind you? Were you on an elevated surface or something? I saw the end of a door. I don't know.
Oh, there's I'm in my like little like studio office room. There's like a little elf door. There's 2 of them that go into like an attic space. That's where I am right now because So, yeah, I'm not like a giant. Yeah.
And what about you, Anna? What do you have for a Corona update?
So, yeah, I did record some Corona update. Let's see what's up with that.
Anyways, hello everybody. How are you guys doing today? I am doing just fine. I am doing splendid. So today I want to talk a little bit about something that we don't talk about at all. It never comes up. We never mention that. It's crazy. We don't. And oh my god. And that's a lie. That's all we talk about. I'm gonna be talking about coronavirus. Yay! And the latest news. So let's start this. As you can see in this beautiful graph provided by Word on Me, we can see that the total cases worldwide is increasing, which is sad. It's really sad. The virus is no joke. Everybody, stay home. Stay home, please. Okay, on April 23rd, 3 million cases worldwide, and it looks like it's increasing. What? Okay, now United States specifically. Oh my god, it's also increasing. April 23rd, 800k cases, and it looks like it's increasing. Yeah, just stay home, everybody. Stay protected. This is serious. Now Italy. Oh my god, I'm so proud of Italy. Can you guys look at this beauty? The curve is flattening. Oh my god. That's so satisfying. There's hope. There's hope. Yep, there is hope. Okay, moving on. Now another positive news. India records lowest daily growth rate in positive cases on Saturday, April 25th. That's so good. That's so good. It warms my heart that the cases are decreasing in India. But anyways,
now the total cured. Let's talk about this because we don't only want to talk about the negative stuff, you know. Let's talk about people being cured, and people being cured is increasing, as you can see in this graph right here. Beautiful. Now my favorite part of all this news is because you can finally see stuff that you couldn't see before. Look at this picture, Himalaya. You can see it in the first time in forever. Like my friend Elsa would say, if she could survive climate change. But anyways, look at this. Before and after picture. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, if people could actually go out of their houses, they would go out into the sky. What? That's crazy. And now, oh my god, this just warms my heart. Look at that. Look at that. Dolphins are back in Venice. Oh my god. That's so great. Stay, dolphins, stay. I swear we're gonna get better. I mean, I hope we do get better. But anyways, that's it. Lots of dolphins and graphs and skies. But that's it. That's how I conclude the latest news, and I'm gonna go back to do nothing now. I hope you guys have something to do. If you do, please share with me because I'm running out of stuff to do. I'm figuring out this mask. So goodbye, and I'll see you soon, hopefully.
Okay, yeah, that's it. That's what's happening to the world right now, and hopefully everything will get better. We have high hopes. So yeah, keep home, stay home, don't get virus, and let's get over this.
Yeah, thank you. And if you want to tune in next time, we're going to be doing some recipes with bagels. We're going to have a dessert, and we're going to have a dinner meal. So join us for the next episode, which is going to be also our last one. And it's still going to be a vidcast. So you get to see our faces again. And tune in on SoundCloud. Tune in on YouTube under the channel of the American University of Rome. And you're going to see us there next time.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.